Life is not a bed of roses. Life is a bed of thorns. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my lecture today. And this is Mustafa Shravan here. Today I'm going to talk about an important topic, an important item that is really very important. So what is that? That is introduce yourself. Many of us have the question that how can I introduce myself in the best way? Because this is one of the most common questions as well as very important questions to you wherever you go. Because when you go to face any interview, that time this will be the first question to introduce yourself. So to know the exact way how to introduce myself, this is very important, because first impression is the best impression. Because if you can attract your interviewer with your speech, with your words, at the very beginning, that time you might be recruited, you might get your expected job, or else you might have much knowledge, and in spite of having much knowledge, if you can't focus yourself, if you can't prove yourself that you are the best one by your words, that time you might not get the job, you might miss that opportunity. So opportunity doesn't come again and again, so you should not let any opportunity be missed. Okay, so today I will show you how to introduce yourself, because introduction should be different from place to place. It should not be same. Like if you are walking in a place, or suppose you are in somewhere, this is not formal, and they asked you that introduce yourself, that time you might say, yes, this is Mustafa Shravan and I am from Rajshahi, I study in Islamic University. This way you can say, because they don't have your certificate, they don't have any document, they know nothing about you. When you are in an interview board, that time already you have submitted your resume, you have submitted your CV. So from your CV, already your interviewer, he knows everything. He knows that you are Mustafa, your family is there, you are from Islamic University, you completed MBA, you completed everything. So your interviewer, he knows everything. He doesn't want to know this type of silly words from you anymore. He wants to know something special, something unique from you. So yes, you have to focus the unique thing about yourself. But many of us after going by our room, that time they say, I am Mustafa and I am from Islamic University and I have completed. No, this is not the best way. So you have to change the way. What they want to know, in your viva, your introduction should be related to your job. Like, if I am going to be recruited as a university lecturer, so I have to tell all the important points or all the experiences I have, related to teaching. Like, if I have quality in debating, if I have any quality in speaking English, and also if I am expert in IT, yes, I have to focus this type of qualification, as well as I need to focus my co-curricular activities, that I have leadership power, as well as I have some leadership quality. Because in my university, I leaded some organizations and I played the role of president in many organizations. Yes, you have to focus this quality. And how will you say? Yes, you don't say, please don't say that I was president there. No, not this way. You have to say it with background. Give a very nice, story. You can tell some story, and with your story, you have to focus yourself that how much qualified, efficient I am. Okay, dear viewers, now I am going to give an introduction about myself. And suppose I am going to take part in a Viva booth, that is university lecturer. Suppose I'm going to be recruited as a university lecturer, and now I'm going to enter in a Viva room. And in my Viva room, suppose I have been asked the question that introduce yourself. So how will be the system? Now I will show here. Okay. So first, they asked me that introduce yourself. Then what would I say? Listen. First I would say, thank you, sir. Thank you for your question. Here you would like to know about myself. Sir, already I have submitted my papers. I have submitted my certificate. So from my certificate, already you have known that I am Ghulam Mustafa, and I have completed my graduation and post-graduation from Islamic University under the Department of Islamic History and Culture. So, sir, and today I'm not going to discuss anything what already I have given in my CV. So now I'm going to tell something unique and also unknown parts of my life. So, sir, when I admitted university, since the beginning of my university life, actually I was very enthusiastic because I had much wish to be very good at in English language. So coming my university, I found a little organization. So, and after coming university, I enrolled myself as a member of that organization, and some days later, I started practicing English as well as, when I completed my 3 to 4 years in that organization, I earned some fluency. And we had a senior brother who taught us there, but he completed his master's and he left the university, and that's why after leaving his university, he gave me the responsibility of the language club, and that's why since the end of my first year, I started providing training in English language there. And at the end, by the end of my university, sir, already I have imparted over 400 students of my university. Though I am a student of history, but I have taught how to learn English language, how to debate and everything, all these things. Through my 4 years university life, I have taught over 400 students. And in my teaching career, in my training career, I have taught students from various departments. So I hope I can deliver my lecture in this place very well. Okay, sir, as well as when in 2017, our debate was organized in Kuwait. So there were 2 teams from my university. 2 teams were sent in that university. And as I was engaged, I was with debating society. So I was selected as a debater from my university. And I was sent in Kuwait, and in that place we debated. We were 2 teams from this university, and I debated there. And in that debate competition, I earned the quality, or I earned the certificate of the best debater. So, and after returning my university, some days later, I started debating very well in my hall, as well as at the end of my university life. I played the role of the president in the debating society for 2 years. Yes, sir. And also, sir, I was a researcher in my university, and in my 4 years life, I have run a research on English language. And after completing my honors, after completing my graduation, I have published a book also that is on spoken English. That is Mustafa's spoken English book. So, sir, these are the qualifications I have, and I hope that if I am recruited as a lecturer in this university, I hope I can teach students very well, because already I have 4 years experience also in teaching in the university. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I was saying, these are the qualifications. These are the qualifications and also experiences. I just told something from my life. I tried to make you understand that don't be silly in your Bible room. Don't say only I studied there, I did it. No, not this way. You have to focus some qualifications you had with some background. Like, sir, after completing, or as I was a member first time in a debating society, and finally I became the president. Yes, this is the background. Sometimes you have to say. And also your experience, if you have any experience, because many of us, there are many students, they are very expert in IT sector and also some other spheres. So if you have any experience, about any work, and that must be, and the experience you are going to share, you are going to tell before your interviewer, it must have to be related to your job. That must have to be related to your job. Suppose you are in a job viva, then say if you have any IT knowledge, if you are expert in computer, or if you are programmer, then you can say, you can focus these sides as well as so already I hope I made you understand something. I don't know whether you have been able to understand or not, whether you got my words or not, but remember, just remember one thing, that when you are going to introduce yourself, first just say thank you sir, then you tell your name and also little thing, that full name, but don't say details about your family members. You can mention your parents' name only, and also your district, and then you say, sir, now I would like to tell the unknown parts of my life, unknown parts. If you have any strength, then you have to focus your strength. If you have any experience, you have to tell about your experience. If you have any extraordinary quality that can be mentioned, yes, you have to mention. As I said that I was a trainer of English language for 4 years. I published a book. This is my quality. I published a book being a student, and also I debated in some other universities. That is my quality experience. Yes, this way, if the quality you have to focus in that quality. And finally, at the end of your introduction, you just simply say, those are all about me. Thank you, sir. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all. And if I made any mistake during my speech, please pardon me, because still I am also learning. So I hope you all will enjoy it. So that's all for today. No more now. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.